Subscribe Nature's Basket and click on the notification bell for more amazing videos. The hidden meanings behind the world's most recognizable logos. Beats. It actually represents a human's head, and the B letter form represents the brand's headphones. This gives the brand a personal element, allowing a customer to see themselves in the headphones. Cisco. Cisco, the worldwide leader in networking for the Internet, is named after its headquarters location in San Francisco. While its namesake doesn't have a hidden meaning, the blue stripes above the logotype not only represent an electromagnet but also the Golden Gate Bridge. NBC. When the logo was developed, color televisions were being introduced, explaining the rainbow of colors, and the network wanted a logo that would cause black and white TV owners to make the switch. So, they went with the common phrase, at the time, proud as a peacock. Amazon. Amazon is a powerhouse when it comes to online shopping, and their logo reflects that. The yellow arrow in their logo starts at the letter and ends at the letter Z, implying that they sell everything from A to Z. The arrow also represents a smile. Baskin-Robbins. That famous number is hidden in the B and the R of their logo, acting as the curve of the B and the stem of the R. The logo represents fun and energy, much like how you'll feel during and after eating their ice cream. Roxy. Roxy is Quicksilver's female clothing line. To appeal to their female audience, they use a heart as their logo, drawing inspiration from the feminine shape and connotation behind its meaning. And it's not any ordinary heart. It's actually two Quicksilver logos turned on their ends. VEO. VEO represents the integration of both analog and digital technologies in its products. The letters V are made to look like an analog wave, while the IO resemble the numbers 1 and 0, representing a digital signal or binary code. Picasso. Picasso, Google's image organizer and editor, has an interesting logo mark. At first glance it looks like a simple camera shutter, but the negative space in the center of the shutter actually forms a house. This is because Picasso is considered home for all of your photos, and casa in Spanish means home. Museum of London. The shapes of color actually represent something, though, and aren't just abstracted blobs of color. They show the geography of London and how it has changed over time, representing the constant change of London and its people in the past, the present, and looking towards the future. 80-20. Unless you're really good at math, you probably wouldn't be able to guess the meaning behind 80-20's, a South African analytics consultancy, logo. The squares actually represent the binary pattern, which mean 80 and 20. London Symphony Orchestra. The logo for the London Symphony Orchestra can't only be read as the initials LSO, but also as an orchestra conductor. The elegant way it looks, almost script-like, adds to the elegance of the orchestra. MyFonts. MyFonts is an online font resource, allowing users to access a number of fonts. The My in MyFonts is stylized to look like a hand, giving the impression that users can get their hands on whatever fonts they'd like. Le Tour de France. The first is a bit more obvious, with a cyclist making up the letter R, but the second is more subdued. The yellow circle that acts as the bike's wheel is also a sun, indicating that the events of the race only occur in the daytime. AG Low. AG Low, a construction company, has a simple logo. It spells out the name of the company, though in a unique way. It's laid out to look like the floor plan of a home. Galeries Lafayette. Galeries Lafayette is an upscale French department store. Not only is the typography elegant and fancy, but the Eiffel Tower is hidden in the two TTs, solidifying its French roots. Newman. French clothing company doesn't look groundbreaking, but it does have a bit of a visual trick. If you look closely, you can read the logo the exact same way upside down. This implies that the company is innovative and their clothing can serve multiple purposes. Greenlabs, a digital marketing and web solutions company, uses a tree as their logo. The crown of the tree is actually a brain, which represents the intelligence of their staff. Bird Love. This logo for a Vietnamese coffee shop is very simple. It's black and white, the typeface is a classic serif, and the heart symbol is clean. Yoga Australia. In the area between the arm and the leg it's grasping is the geographical outline of Australia. BMW's logo colors come from the Bavarian flag, which are blue and white. The logo represents the blades of a spinning propeller, due to their aviation history and an ad created in the 1920s. British blind sport. The blank area in the center may seem to have been added in to make the word blind easier to read, but in fact, it is acting as the pupil of an eye, with the rest being made up of the contour of the flag. LG. The L makes the nose and the G makes up the rest of the face. This gives the brand a human element, and makes it more inviting and approachable. Lion bird. The face is made up with the body of the bird, and your eyes fill in the rest in the negative space. The lion represents the way the brand attacks its profession, and the bird represents their power. The swan and mallard. Not only is there a black mallard hiding in the negative space of the swan, but the swan forms an ampersand. Spartan. When you look at it one way, you may see a golfer taking a swing, with his trajectory displayed beside him. When you look at it the other way, you can see the profile of a Spartan in his helmet. FedEx. FedEx is an incredibly popular shipping company, and its logo is plastered on trucks and planes all over. The arrow represents the idea of moving forward with speed and precision, much like the FedEx brand. Unilever. Unilever makes a ton of products, and to showcase that they created a U out of a variety of icons symbolizing some of their core products. It's a fun way to show they have their hands in a variety of areas, and gives the viewer something to piece together. Toblerone. Its current logo features a mountain, symbolizing the Matterhorn mountain in Switzerland. Hidden inside the mountain is a bear, symbolizing the unique honey flavor found in the chocolate and the fact that the chocolate is made in the city of bears. Toyota. Toyota's current logo has been around since 1990. The popular car manufacturer's three overlapping rings symbolize the unification of the hearts of Toyota customers and Toyota's products. The background space represents their technological advancement and the opportunities that lay ahead. Audi. Another car company with a logo with a hidden meaning is Audi. The four rings represent the four companies that came together to create the original Audi, Auto Union. Apple. The Apple logo is theorized to have come from none other than the story of Adam and Eve. The apple is supposed to be the apple Eve bit from in the Bible and represents the fruits from the tree of knowledge. Google. Google's logo is supposed to symbolize that they don't play by the rules and know how to have fun. Instead of having a crazy font or symbol, they chose to relay their message with color. They stuck with the primary color palette but broke it with a secondary color, green. Gillette. The intricate and precise cut in the G and I look as though they've been carefully removed with an extra sharp Gillette razor. Pinterest. Pinterest got its namesake from the idea of pinning things you like to a board. To further the idea of the pin, the P represents a pushpin. Adidas. 3 stripes have always been a part of their logo, but in their most recent redesign, the stripes are staggered to look like a mountain. IBM. IBM's famous logo is globally recognized. The white stripes passing through the letter forms give the illusion of equal signs in the lower areas of the letters, which represents equality.